Okay, good noon, students. Welcome to my class, chemistry class. This is new chapter, chapter 9. Chapter 9, this energy change. Chapter title Energy Changes and Reversible Reaction. Today's topic is exothermic and endothermic reaction and explaining energy changes during the reaction. Look, this is energy when reaction occur. Fume formed, fizzing occur, fume. This is because heat released during the reaction here. We know depend on the heat. Reaction is two type. Reaction is two type. Energy released in some reaction, energy released to the surrounding, and in some reaction, energy gains from the surroundings. If energy, look, this is a during the reaction, this is occur in our kitchen room. Natural gas burning, heat released to the surrounding, we feel hot here. This is the reaction is exothermic reaction. In some reaction, heat gained from the surrounding, and it is endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction is heat is released to the surrounding, so we feel hot here, our surroundings here in exothermic. Here exo means out, thermic means heat. So exothermic means heat out. In this reaction, heat out, exothermic reaction, heat out to the surrounding. Endo means in, and thermic means heat. Endothermic means heat in from the surrounding. So depend on the heat, reaction is two type: exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Look, what is the definition for exothermic reaction? Exothermic reaction are reaction or processes that release energy either in the form of heat or light. In an exothermic reaction, energy is released to the surrounding because the total energy of the product is less than the total energy of the reactants. So in an exothermic reaction, energy is released to the surrounding because the reactant energy is product energy is less than the reactants energy. So excess energy, when reaction occur, excess energy released to the surrounding. Here this is a exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction, during the reaction, heat released to the surrounding, and temperature rises in the thermometer. Look, the temperature goes up in an exothermic reaction because heat released to the surrounding from the system. Okay, this is the diagram, exothermic reaction diagram, energy level diagram. Reactant energy is more than product energy. Here is a progress of the reaction in x-axis. In the y-axis, is the energy. Here energy is increases. So reactant energy and product energy. Look, reactant energy is more, and product energy is less. Product energy is less, reactant energy is more. So when reactant to product is formed, when reactant participate in the reaction, products are formed. So reactant energy is more and less, product energy contain less energy. So what will be excess energy? So this excess energy released to the surrounding. Okay, for these reasons, in a exothermic reaction, energy is released to the surrounding. Example of exothermic reaction: in some reaction, we feel hot, surrounding becomes hot. In this reaction, look, combustion reaction of fuels. Fuels is natural gas, methane, ethane. This is natural gas, octane. This natural gas fuels. coal is a fuels. So burning, combustion reaction is burning with oxygen, like methane plus oxygen from carbon dioxide and water. This is the combustion reaction of fuels. So combustion reaction of fuels is the exothermic reaction. Here energy released to the surrounding. We know this our kitchen room, natural gas burning. This is the combustion reaction. This is natural gas is methane, and it oxygen find from air, from heat and energy. This is the burning of natural gas fuel. Burning of fuel is the combustion reaction. So combustion reaction is exothermic reaction. Now I am showing this exothermic reaction, one example here. Look exothermic reaction, combustion reaction. Combustion reaction, like natural gas, methane, natural gas methane CH4, natural gas burning, in presence of oxygen in air, okay. All combustion reaction from carbon dioxide gas and water vapor. This is also water vapor. This is also form. Okay, exothermic reaction from this the combustion reaction. If you see reaction with oxygen, if one of the reactants, this is the reactant, these two are reactants. These two are reactants. This is the reactants. Substance which participate in the reaction, they are reactants. Substances which are produce, they are product. They are product. These are reactant. So here reactant is methane and oxygen, and products are carbon dioxide and water vapor. Water products substance which produce during the reaction, they are product, they are reactant. This is the combustion reaction. In this reaction is the heat released to the surrounding. So all combustion reaction is exothermic reaction. Why energy is released to the surrounding exothermic reaction? Because reactant energy is more than product energy. Okay, like here reactant energy, like this reactant energy, all reactant energy like 18 kilojoule, 1800 kilojoule, here 1700 kilojoule. Like here more energy is reactants. It will be shown here class 8 how more energy. So like reactant energy is more, product energy is less. So when reactant to product form, here excess is 100 kilojoule. This 100 kilojoule released to the surrounding. So for these reasons, in exothermic reaction, energy is released to the surrounding because reactant energy is more than the product energy. যারা বের করে দেব কিন্তু ভাবি বের করে দেব একদম, তোমার এখন পানিশমেন্ট দেব। Are you watching screen? This boy was disturbing. Removed from this class. Okay, removed. Okay, no problem. He will be loser. Are you watching my screen? What is this? Okay, I removed one student. This removed. Okay, so reactant energy is more than product energy. For these reasons, energy is released to the surrounding. So example of exothermic reaction is combustion reaction. Second is neutralization reaction. When acid react with alkali, neutralization reaction is exothermic reaction. And water to quicklime. When we add water in a quicklime, energy released to the surrounding. We do this reaction. Quicklime means we add this water, add quicklime calcium oxide, water, heat is released to the surrounding. We feel hot this reaction. This tune, have you used this Bangla is called. Here water is add, you see bubbles and heat released to the surrounding. Water to quicklime, this is the exothermic reaction. And respiration reaction in our body cell. Body cell respiration reaction. We take food. And we also inhale oxygen. This food burn digest in presence of oxygen from heat. So heat released to the surrounding. This is the respiration reaction. Our body, it's this reaction occur. Respiration reaction occur. As a result, heat released. This heat is used for our body temperature and also to facilitate some reaction. To run some reaction, this heat is needed, and for the movement of body, this heat is needed. So respiration reaction in our body, this is the exothermic reaction. Reaction between silver nitrate and sodium chloride solution is the exothermic reaction. When iron and sulfur react together, this is the exothermic reaction. And okay, so have you seen this exothermic reaction here? A neutralization reaction means when acid react with base, this is the neutralization reaction. When acid neutralization reaction, like acid HCl is acid, and base alkali sodium hydroxide, and form salt and water. Product is salt and water. Salt is sodium chloride and water. This reaction is the neutralization reaction. In neutralization reaction, reactants are acid and alkali. This is the acid, and this is alkali base, and product is salt. This is the water, So in a neutralization reaction, here is energy released to the surrounding. All neutralization reaction, exothermic reaction, heat released to the surrounding. If you see acid and alkali or base react, form salt and water, this is the neutralization reaction. Now example of exothermic reaction finished. Water to quicklime, মানে চুনের মধ্যে যদি পানি যোগ করো, এটা reaction, heat released. Water to quicklime, respiration reaction in our body. Food breaks in presence of oxygen, this is the respiration reaction. Reaction between silver nitrate and sodium chloride solution. And when iron and sulfur react together, this is the exothermic reaction. Now endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction, a reaction that process gains energy from the surrounding, usually in the form of heat and light. In the endothermic reaction, energy is absorbed from the surrounding. So surrounding becomes cool. Energy is absorbed from the surroundings. So we feel surrounding temperature falls, loss, decreases. Look, this is the energy, this is the reaction system here. Energy is gained from the surrounding. So surrounding energy, temperature goes fall down. Temperature is goes down. In an endothermic reaction, temperature goes down. This is the energy level diagram for the endothermic reaction. Reactant energy is less, product energy is more. So when reactant to product is formed, energy is need to gain, because product more. So more energy is needed for, so energy is absorbed here. So progress of reaction, this is the energy level diagram for endothermic reaction. Example of endothermic reaction: melting ice cubes. Melting ice, here energy released, temperature falls. You see, melting ice cubes and melting solid salt. Melting solid salt. This is the combustion. Decomposition reaction. Evaporating liquid water. When barium hydroxide react with ammonium chloride. Decomposition reactions. Melting solid. These are decomposition reactions. I am showing this one decomposition reaction here. Decomposition reaction. Salt like copper sulfate, copper carbonate. I think copper carbonate. For this reaction, we need supplied energy from the supply. This is the energy. We need a supplied energy for this. Delta means energy. Energy need, and this breakdown: calcium copper oxide and carbon dioxide. This is the decomposition reaction. Decomposition reactions: big molecules compound breakdown into smaller one. Here heat is needed from supplied energy is needed. We will supply for this reaction. We need supply energy. So energy gained from the surrounding and breakdown. This is the decomposition reaction. So all decomposition reaction is this is the melting of solid salt. This is the melting solid salt was melting here. Say what isn't asking some question. And say what's your question? Listen, Keita. Say what's your problem? You are raising hand. What's your problem? Say. Listen, K. What is listen? Who is listen? Say your problem. Okay. Example of endothermic reaction: melting ice cubes, melting solid salt, evaporating liquid water, when barium hydroxide react with ammonium chloride, decomposition reactions. These are exothermic reaction. Also, photosynthesis reaction is endothermic reaction. Photosynthesis reaction also endothermic reaction. We know photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, in this reaction, plants produce food. It gain carbon dioxide and from water, from glucose and oxygen. This is the photosynthesis reaction. In presence of sunlight, oxygen and glucose is formed. In carbon dioxide and water react and form oxygen and glucose. And here we feel, for this region we feel cool. This is the exothermic reaction. Cooking egg is the exothermic reaction. Instant cold pack. Cold pack here is used. This here is a chemical contain. This I forgot name this chemical. Instant cold pack. Here energy is gained, so it become cool. Cold pack. So this is the exothermic reaction. Energy absorb heat energy. Do you know the photosynthesis reaction? Okay, I am showing this photosynthesis reaction. Photosynthesis. Photo. Reactant is photosynthesis reaction is reactant is carbon dioxide and water. In presence of light from sunlight, from glucose and carbon dioxide, glucose and oxygen is formed. कैसे কি জারিফ না কেউ তো ঝামেলা করে না তো এগুলো বারবার বের হয়ে আবার আসে কেন 666 So photosynthesis reaction reactant are carbon dioxide and water and in presence of light from glucose and oxygen. This reaction also endothermic reaction. 10 minutes remaining. After 10 minutes I'll take a game meeting. So when we finish I'll take a meeting within 1 minute. Okay, no problem. This is the exothermic reactions. এটা কার নাম এটা আমি রাখবো না সেভেজ এন্টার্ড এটা রিমুভ করে দেই সেভেজ আবার কি নাম remove. Have you seen this one? I am removed this. You should use proper name. Have you seen this boy and student I have removed? If the energy released in bond making energy is greater than energy needed from what is okay Rashid, what's your problem? Say কি সে বলো okay Rashid, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Wakia Rashid, what do you want to say? Say. Have you no microphone? Okay, if the energy released in bond making is greater than energy needed for bond breaking. Bond making আবার আইলো কেমনে এটা আমি রিমুভ করলাম তো এটা আবার আইলো কেমনে সেভেজ Okay, if the energy released in bond making is greater than the energy needed for bond breaking, then the reaction is exothermic. Overall, the reaction gives out energy. If the energy released in bond making is less than the energy needed for bond breaking, then the reaction is endothermic. Overall, the reaction takes in energy. Have you understood what is if the energy released in bond making? Bond making, we know that reaction. We know that during the reaction. In the reactant, this the reactants here bond, carbon hydrogen bond, oxygen bond here. This bond are breaking. Reactants bond are breaking. Here products bond are forming during the reaction. Products bond are forming. Reactant bond are breaking. Okay, if the energy released in bond making during the bond making energy is released. Energy released is making is greater than the energy needed for bond breaking. Then the reaction is exothermic. Overall reaction, if reaction is exothermic, overall reaction gives out energy. Okay, if the energy released in bond making is released energy, and bond breaking is needed energy. If the energy released in bond making is less than energy needed for bond breaking, then the reaction is endothermic. Overall reaction takes in energy. Okay, now bond energy. The bond energy is the energy needed to break bonds or released when bond form. So bond energy is the energy needed. We know to break bond we need energy. So energy needed to break bond, we know energy is released during the bond formation. So the bond energy is the energy needed to break bond or released when bond form. So energy needed bond breaking is the bond energy, or energy released when bond is formed. This is the bond energy. When a bond is formed, energy is released. This energy is the bond energy. And when a bond is break, energy is needed. This energy is the bond energy. Look, this is the carbon hydrogen bond. Carbon hydrogen bond energy is 436. Chlorine bond energy, single bond energy 248. Hydrogen chlorine bond energy, single bond 432. Carbon single bond energy 346. Carbon double bond energy is 612. Carbon oxygen single bond energy 358. Oxygen double bond energy 498. oxygen hydrogen bond energy is 464. Nitrogen triple bond, this is a triple bond 946. Nitrogen single bond 391. So this is the bond energy. Okay. This is the evaluation part. Do you know how to draw energy level diagram? Energy level diagram for the like exothermic reaction. At first you write these two axes. Okay. Here two axes. In x-axis you draw. I am drawing for the exothermic reaction. In x-axis you write progress of reaction. Reaction. Here in the y-axis you write energy. So we know this, the reactant in the exothermic reaction, reactant energy is more. So we write top reactant energy, and here we write below product energy. This is the more energy is, this is the energy is increasing. Reactant energy is more in the exothermic reactants. Reactant energy is more and product energy is less. Product energy. Okay. Then we write these things this way. From reactant to, you write from reactant to product. Okay. This is the energy level diagram for exothermic reaction. Figure. Energy level diagram for exothermic reaction. Okay, less than 1 minute remaining. This meeting will finish. I will arrange another meeting. Exothermic reaction. Figure energy level diagram for exothermic reaction. Okay, this is the energy level diagram for the exothermic reaction. Okay, meeting will finish. Okay, I am going to finish this meeting. This is the energy level diagram for the exothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction is reactant energy is more. Than the product energy. So when reactants to product are formed, excess energy released to the surrounding. This is the energy level diagram for the exothermic reaction. At first you write in the left hand side reactant and right hand side you write product. Look, reactants you write in the left hand side, then you write products. For the exothermic reaction, reactant energy is more, product energy is less. Now I am doing the for energy level diagram for the endothermic reaction. Same things. This is the two axis. This is the y-axis. Here is the x-axis. Progress of reaction. Reaction is going this route of reaction is forming. This is the progress of reaction. Okay, here in the y-axis is the energy. Okay, This is not our topics. মানে আজকে এয়ারটেলে they are giving many offer today. Look, okay, I'm not interested to see this offer. Okay. Where is my okay? Here for the this the I am now doing for endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction, reactant energy is less than product energy. Reactant energy is less than product energy. Product energy is more. So here reactant energy is less. This is energy increasing. Reactant energy is less. Reactants energy. This is the products energy. Products. So when the reaction is from reactants to product, so energy is needed. Energy need. So energy gained. Endothermic reaction. Products. Reactant energy is more. And we write this thing from reactant to product. Arrow sign will give reactant to product. This is the energy level diagram for the endothermic reaction. Okay, this is the energy level diagram for the endothermic reaction. I should copy this one. Energy level diagram for endothermic reaction. So this is the eraser. I am erasing these things. Not possible this way. Doing this. I should erase these things. Endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction. Okay, have you seen this the energy level diagram? Airtel offer. Okay. আচ্ছা তোমরা দেখে দাও কি অফার দিল আমারে কি দিল অফার দেখি ও এটা নিব আমি আজকে নিব 300 টাকায় 30 জিবি 30 এই মাত্র কয়দিন আর মাত্র 3 দিন 300 টাকায় 30 জিবি 30 দিন কিনতে আজই ডায়াল করুন 22 আচ্ছা আজকেও নিব ওটা দেখছো নি 300 টাকায় 3 জিবি আর ইউ ওয়াচিং মাই স্ক্রিন this is the Airtel offer giving me এটা সারা মাস চলে যাবে okay figure this is the energy level diagram for endothermic reaction okay here is reactant energy is less than product energy endothermic reaction reactant energy is more than product energy okay this is the exothermic reaction for this reason reactant when reactant to product is formed excess energy released to the surrounding when endothermic reaction energy is needed to form product because reactant energy is less so energy gained from surrounding so surrounding become cool so in the endothermic reaction energy gained from surrounding and surrounding area become cool so temperature goes down endothermic reaction okay now question everybody should mute you will give answer question are you watching screen okay everyone should mute sorry unmute mute মানে বন্ধ করা সাউন্ড আনমিউট মানে মাইক্রোফোন অন are you listening me hello student hello okay ready give my question answer evaluation okay evaluation first question what is exothermic reaction have you seen this question what is exothermic reaction Hello, are you listening me? What is exothermic reaction? Participant. The reaction in which energy is released to the surrounding is called exothermic reaction. Now, endothermic reaction. What is endothermic reaction? Are you listening me? What is endothermic reaction? Okay, the reaction in which energy is gained from the surrounding is called endothermic reaction. Okay, now gives example of exothermic and endothermic reactions. কি হয়েছে তোমাদের? Okay, thank you for joining class. Today's class is finished. Okay.